We're going to kick things off this morning with No Man's Sky Expedition 19. I was going to wait till later in the month to do this, but I woke up, changed my mind. Yes, I would love to initialize the expedition. Where are you putting me to start?
Life support systems activated.
Interesting.
Shield kinetic system online.
Sort of a desert planet, it looks like, maybe?
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
We're inside of a tree.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Expedition 19! I almost fell off a thing there. Okay. First things first. View progress in the expedition page. Earn equipment. Zones. It's been a while since I've done one, so yes. Okay, first things first. We have got to go. First person view, thank you very much. Get to the crashed ship. What is that? Oh. Let's piss off the sentinels. I forgot about that, to be honest with you. I was like, wait, I shouldn't have done that. We're good. Mildly terrifying. Ooh, I love his head. That's cool, man. Okay, we have found my ship. Atlas connection not found. Launch system unrecoverable. An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smolder under my fingers, melted by the heat of fire. Yet, despite the extensive damage, somehow the communicator is still online. Station cores. The message is almost indecipherable with this voice, like the ship feels impossibly intimate and familiar. Only static remains. A packet of data is attached to transmission. A direct link to the local space station. Oh yeah, we're all sorts of busted. In order to escape this planet, we need to construct. Link to the stars. First, we gotta make a refiner. And I definitely need, I need a bunch of stuff. PvP should be off by default, but that's a good question. You're not wrong. I forgot because I launched this one in multiplayer. No one. Good call. Thanks, Bum. I always forget that it has that turned on by default. I gotta make a refiner first, though. I need metal plating, which is, I think, ferrite dust. Yeah, I need ferrite dust to start. I'm gonna have to turn off. I don't want to group with people. I just want to see the other people. Alright, we need some ferrite dust before I do anything. We definitely need some of this. We need everything. Did it just like turn to night or something? I was like, wait, forgot about nighttime. What's up, Roscoe?
connection fully.
Yeah, I think it went live like last week sometime. I don't remember what day it was. Oh, somebody's got a portable refiner up and going. That's cool. Salt carbon. I need something to give me. People have left portable refiners everywhere. This is awesome. Here we go. What's up, Whiskey Dead? Programmer says there's some major bugs going on in space stations. In this. Alright, I mean, I'll definitely just see what's going on, and if I encounter anything, for sure. Plate, which means a regular refiner. However, right now I need copper or something. Copper, cadmium, pyrite is not it. There's some copper. That's a long way away. I need more coffee. I haven't seen anything on my main save in terms of bugs. I've seen people mentioning things like, Mom, I think you left a comment last night on one of the YouTube videos too. I haven't seen anything on the other, because we were just playing the Voyages update like a week ago, and I haven't seen anything. But I have heard people saying that they've been encountering things. Programmers was just saying some stuff with the expedition, so we shall see what we shall see. The only thing I've ever seen, and this is every single time I've played this game on the Xbox, I get crashes randomly, and that was last year as well. Like, I would randomly get crashes on the Xbox, and that's like one of those things where just kind of, I'm just like, well, whatever. Like, lots of games crash. But I have been seriously debating, I've been having some discussions with my wife about some things I might change about the way I've been you know, as a variety channel, I play a lot of games, but I feel like this month in particular, I feel like there's too many games, and I'm feeling like I want to slow down a little bit. and have one or two main games that I play, and then pick up some other games in between on a periodic basis. I'm still debating, but if I make that decision, it's gonna end up being like I'm looking at this game and I'm looking at it Enshrouded as two games that I really wanna. They're in the running for things I might decide to start doing on a regular basis. I had a lot of fun with No Man's Sky last year when I played, but I moved on to other things. When I came back to it the other day, when we were doing the fresh start character just for shits and giggles with Voyagers, I was like, you know what? We'll see. I'm thinking about things. Because then when I tried to go back to like my main save, which has like 85 hours on it, I had forgotten so much stuff that I was getting lost in all this stuff, and I was like, I almost feel like it would be better off doing like what I've done with like Lord of the Rings Online over here, which is just create a brand new character from scratch and just go all in for a couple hundred hours and level it up. I might be doing that over the fall. Because I'm looking at this, we've got a massive update for Enshrouded coming in October. We have community members who love this game. We have community members who love Enshrouded. I might do both. I'm feeling a little stretched thin this month is what it comes down to. Like, because technically I should be playing Chronos the New Dawn this morning, but I woke up and I was like, I really don't want to play. Like, I wasn't in the mood to go do another like sci-fi horror game. I just finished Hell Is Us. I'm kind of like, I just want to play something cozy. Just give me something cozy. And like I was playing Lord of the Rings Online last night with my family, and it's like I've got that lore master sitting there in Skiliath right outside of Minas Tirith. Do I pick that character up? And it's like I would, but I really don't like the fact that it doesn't have controller support. I posted in Discord this morning. I was like, first world problems is what this is. What game do I choose to spend more time in? So what I'd really love is I need something that's easy on the eyes, so that I can play it for long sessions. Something that gets a good audience. This fulfills those objectives. And something I can build in, because I do like base building. I'm loving where Enshrouded is going to. Like the building of a settlement is really amazing. Like that is something I can go all in on. Like building a mountain settlement, filling it with all my own villagers. All right, somebody left a refiner right over here. I'm gonna grab it. I need 30 chromatic metal. Too many games, not enough hours? Yes. Object in use. I may have to make my own. I don't know if I need my ship or not, but I feel like I probably better dive down. I'm getting roasted by the environment right now. There we go. Oh, I have to do a base first. Ow, poodoo. Hang on. for some other... portable refiners around here, and I wonder if maybe somebody... Let's try this one. Maybe somebody doesn't have something in that one.
Thermal protection fully.
Ha! These are all in use. Okay. Well, just for... Oh my god. That name right there. This is one of the downsides to doing things with multiplayer. It's just... Why? Why would you do that? Oh my god. What's that? I know Babylonia has a server spun up that he's paying for Enshrouded. I know we have already had community stuff going on there. Mom said I can get in Enshrouded. It's got, you know, it's got some stuff I like, some stuff, you know, it's still a work in progress. Like, it needs crossplay right now. Like, that's the big thing, and they're not going to do crossplay until it gets to 1.0 launch. So it's still a little early. It's a lot of fun for where it is for me personally, but it still has some work. Yeah, Whiskey Dad, like, let me hop in the ship for a second, because I feel like that's a good conversation point while I'm not wasting my suit and stuff. Like, I love Dune Awakening. The problem with Dune Awakening is it's still early in its life cycle, so it doesn't have you know, like if I go play Lord of the Rings Online, or if I go play Star Wars: The Republic, or if I go play No Man's Sky, I know that if I sit down to sink my teeth into it, I can spend the next 6 months and have plenty to do. And you're not going to get that with a new game. No matter who the company is, no matter what the game is, you're not going to find that in a new game. Dune Awakening objectively has hundreds of hours of things to do, but once you finish the quests and you've built the bases that you want to build, the only thing left to do is to repeat the weekly Landsrad, and I don't like weekly and dailies. That the moment I hit the point where I'm supposed to do weeklies and dailies, I eat out to another game. Like I don't care what game it is. It could be World of Warcraft, it could be Star Wars: The Republic, it could be Lord of the Rings Online. Like I don't play those games all the time anymore because I've already seen everything, done everything, and I don't want to do just dailies and weeklies. So I don't play those games all the time anymore. I come back every year or so, sink my teeth in for 90 days, catch up on everything that's been launched, and then I go away again. And Dune Awakening is going to be that type of a journey because the story updates that they're doing are awesome. Like chapter 2 is about to drop tomorrow, right? I'm going to have fun with that, but I know for a fact that chapter 2 and the Lost Harvest DLC are only going to give me probably 20 hours of entertainment between the two storylines. And then if I build a new base with a new building set, let's say that's another 10 hours, I'm going to get arguably I'll get 30, I'll get a week. I'll get a week of stream time, and then I'll be done with everything that Dune Awakening has to offer for the moment, and then I'm waiting until the next content drop, which probably won't be until January. So I think the one, and this is totally a me problem, as I've matured as a streamer, I'm not enjoying the constant jumping from game to game as much. Like, I do love getting, but I sometimes feel like because I'm doing so many games, when I find the ones that I really like, I don't get enough time with them because I need to move on to the next thing. And I think that's probably, I've seen other content creators talk about this as they've evolved over time. Some lean into it and some don't. But we were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I was asking, what do long-term No Man's Sky players do, constantly? Because I could easily put a couple hundred hours into this, just as I could with any live service game. Grace had started focusing on Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, that's a solid option for some people. I have options. I would love it, and I've said this many times. If Star Wars: The Old Republic had controller support, that would be the game that I would be my go-to. But I really struggle with mouse and keyboard anymore, and I don't want to sit here and commit myself to something that I play for several hours every single day that is mouse and keyboard. So it has to be something with a controller, which limits my options a little bit. But I do, I could do World of Warcraft. I could do, what are we getting beeped at for? No. I could do World of Warcraft. I could do this game. I have options. I'm eyeballing my options right now. But yeah, Whiskey Dad, it's like trying to figure out. EverQuest 2 is another great option. Like, if they had controller support for EverQuest 2, I would happily spend more time in EverQuest 2. I have spent a lot of time in EverQuest 2 over the years, by the way. I did 7 years when that game launched. That was like the peak. EverQuest 2 and Vanguard Saga of Heroes were the peak of I was a guild leader. We were a top 3 worldwide guild in EverQuest 2. And then we got in the top 3 in Vanguard. Like, that was like back when that's when I cared about raiding and used to do all that stuff. And now I don't care. Now I just like to dink around and have fun. Well, I have to build a refiner, and in order to build a refiner, I have to have... nothing. There we go. There we go. Actually, hold up. Well, there is a new, RuneScape has that new survival game that came out as well. It's in early access, though. And that's the thing for me is, like, I am getting tired of early access titles. It's like, so many of these games come out and they want us to spend 3 to 5 years in early access before they launch. And it's like, I just would rather wait until you launch. But, like, if I want to grow as a content creator, like, you have to play these early accesses. Otherwise, you miss out on the cost of opportunity. Like Crosswind is going to be coming next year, and like I just covered that yesterday in a video, and it's like if I want to take advantage of that, I have to go play it when it launches into early access next year, even though I would rather wait until it's in, full launch. First world problems is what it comes down to. Lost in space. T-pose for the win. You go, Mr. T-pose. Ha ha ha. Got that music. Assemble a Corvette class starship. Okay. Assemble. Select the Corvette assembly mission for detailed instructions. Yeah, I prefer EverQuest 2 to EverQuest 1. I mean, EverQuest 1 has special memories in my heart, but I much prefer EverQuest 2. I like the voiceovers, I like the quest structure more. And even though it does look dated now, I think that it still holds up. Like, I just went and played it with my brother and his son. We played that together a couple of years back and had a great time. We just did the new Hallis starting area. My little nephew was like 5 or... No, actually, it's been longer than 2 years ago now. Jesus, time flies. Because he's 11 now. Maybe that was like 4 years ago we played that together. But he loved the fact that he could get a mercenary and he could run around and we were mining, harvesting. We spent like 20 hours on that little starter island together and had a lot of fun. I don't care about making something pretty here. I just want something functional. The camera is so wonky in this build mode. Let's... Core modules. Can I flip this around? Not in that way, I can't. All modules must be connected. Great. That's great. I'm not gonna have enough pieces. I don't think. Thank you. Hey, Chris. Can I ask for more coffee? Thank you. Chris just brought me a grilled ham and cheese sandwich for breakfast. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna not eat that right now. I clicked the button. What just happened? I accidentally clicked the button. Didn't know what I just did. I put the controller down in my lap and it did something. What am I doing here? Thank you, honey. I did it again! Alright, so... I don't know what... It had me using one of these. I put the controller down and like the button hits my leg and alright, we gotta figure this out. I need module menu, we need engines. I mean, I guess something like this. What am I missing? No. It's 2 engines, damn it. There we go. The landing gear's not going to work. I'm going to have to redo the landing gear. Toggle the module menu. We need an access way. We need a weapons system. Why does that keep happening? It keeps like pushing me. This might be one of the bugs that Programmus was talking about. I'm thinking it's like when other players are touching the like there's something with other players that might be pushing me out of the build thing, because I didn't see that when I had this on single player creative mode the other day. Alright, attach modules, personalize the stats and everything. Well, we're not done with this yet, because I gotta figure out... I don't know why it told me that I need to do 2... two pieces of landing gear, because it's definitely not. I don't have 2 pieces of landing gear to, like, there's no way for me to put 2 pieces of landing gear on the ship, if that makes sense. Oh, I guess I could put it under the engines. Ah, this camera is gonna drive me nuts. I don't like the look of that. Let's move that. I do love that forward. Something simple to finalize your design. Exit the workshop. Furnish the interior. Mission radar. Oh shit, that has to install on a wall or something? Okay. I didn't do any of this. Like, I haven't really played around with the Corvette builds yet because I was waiting to do it on the Expedition. Allows you to search local systems for mission opportunities. Listed postings are challenging and may require a Corvette's full crew. Okay. Programmer says this is where multiplayer gets messed up. Too many players in one station, overlapping starships. Ah. Good old ham and cheese. Our grandniece is coming back today. We're waiting to see how she reacts today because she was with us all last week. This is week 2. She's been back home Friday afternoon, Saturday, and Sunday. Gonna see how her attitude is when she shows up, if she's happy or if she's grumpy. She did pretty good. She cried a lot the first 2 days. I mean, she didn't really cry too much. Day 4. Day 3, no, it was day 4. Day 4 was, I want to carry my own backpack, and you don't need to carry me. I will walk. So she actually wanted to walk to school with Chris and I. It's not too far. It's like 10 minutes away. And day 5, she was very independent. And there was one boy in her class who was still bawling his eyes out every time his mom drops him off. Don't leave me, Mom! Mom! So what do you use? Like, how do I... I'm assuming they're grayed out because I need to, like, buy them or something. Oh, and this requires, like, something to build with. Glass and silver. There's defensive systems. Can I move that back? No. Better than nothing, kids. We're looking for salvageable scrap. Second level system. Scan planets from space. Oh, by the way, I forgot to. Excavate 5 Corvette modules. I probably have to land on a planet first, don't I? Aggressive sentinels, which I would prefer to avoid. They've all got aggressive sentinels. What's up, Garrett? What's up, Hector? Salvageable scrap, that's probably what I'm looking for. Yeah. I don't know who's got a gold save beacon, but it looks cool, so we're gonna fly to that. I play on Xbox. We're in the middle of a freaking fleet. What's up, Luke? Autopilot. We will check that out in a minute, because I'm already here. I'll deal with the autopilot later. That I'm kind of scared to do it. And there's like a weird fog on this planet. I can't tell. Okay. Hostile creature. And there's an extreme storm going on. Hang on, I'm gonna get back inside. We are not going outside in the middle of an extreme storm. And there's hostile creatures on this planet. Right outside my door. I don't know what to think about the expedition yet, Trickerfer. I just started it like an hour ago. What's up, Firewater? Back for an expedition? Yeah, I was gonna wait until later in the month to start it, but I woke up this morning and it was like, I really don't feel like, I didn't feel like playing Chronos the New Dawn, and I was like sitting here and I put it in Discord. I was like, do I play Enshrouded this morning, or do I go ahead and start the expedition today? Because the thing is tomorrow Dune Awakening drops its new thing, and I'm gonna be super busy with that. But what I could probably do, I won't finish this today, but I'm doing afternoon streams now because our niece is here. So I think I'll just move this into the afternoon slots for the moment. For those watching, we were talking about earlier today.
Storm clearing.
I may be making a return to No Man's Sky for a regular commitment. I'm looking at a couple of options here.
Extreme night temperature detected. Sound protection falling.
Hang on, we got more than one critter out here. How do I change? There we go, Scatter Blaster. This is an extreme planet. What is this? What is this?
Extreme night temperature detected.
All right.
Sound protection falling.
I just gotta pay attention to this planet being exceptionally hostile. I'm definitely gonna need oxygen and some other stuff. Any general starting tips for Dune Awake? Dude, Trickerfer, I have a massive playlist on YouTube that has so many beginner's guides. You should start, just Google, you'll need to Google it because I don't have the link in hand right now. Just Google Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Dune Awakening by Renfail, because it'll be buried in that playlist above. That's literally where you'll want to start. Why is it sodium in a bad way? It's probably 40 minutes long. It's a big video, but it's gonna have like all of the things you would want to get going as a brand new player.
Sound protection falling.
I got critters, don't I? this planet is kind of gnarly.
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
No, no, no. Okay. I got some stuff. Your teleporter, you can hover above the ground in the Corvette. Use the button by your hatch to beam down. It saves launch full. What? I didn't know that. That's cool, Emulator. I'll have to pay attention to that. Thanks for the raid, Kabuki, over on Twitch. You can, yeah, and somebody already answered you, Lou, but you can play multiplayer or single player. I have traditionally only ever played this game on single player. But this time around I decided to turn it on multiplayer just for shits and giggles. Which means you'll see lots of other players.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Let's see.
Extreme temperature detected.
Dude, that's a long. Is that literally the closest one? 900 meters? Yes. Let me duck back down in here and get some more.
Extreme temperature detected. Extreme temperature detected. Extreme temperature detected.
Yeah, am I not far enough down? I wanted to regen my suit. I don't think it's gonna give it to me. Alright.
Extreme temperature detected. Extreme temperature detected.
Off we go. We need to grab all of this stuff that I can along the way for the suit protection.
Ground protection falling.
I'm aware.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Are you fucking for real? This planet is gnarly, dude. I'm gonna see how close I can get. I'm gonna have to get down under the ground here in a
Extreme
second.
temperature detected. Ground protection falling.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Extreme temperature detected.
I'm sucking it up for the moment.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
go. Yeah, the Bugs Bunny mode of travel, legit. It's only 200 meters away. We can do it. Oh, shit. They're in here with me, aren't they? No! Negative 92 sounds like shorts and t-shirt weather.
Technology recharge.
What the heck am I missing? Okay. Corvette Windows Module Pack. Alright, now I need to engage the Corvette autopilot for 30 seconds. But first I gotta get out of here and summon my ship. And I've got critters that want to kill me. An extreme storm going on. Can I dig down a little deeper and recover? I'm guessing not.
Technology recharge.
I got these freaking critters down in here with me. I'm gonna have to peek my head out and take care of these.
Weather update. Storm.
Summon ship.
Extreme temperature detected. Thermal protection falling.
Can I not summon my ship? What's up with this? It's saying green, but it's not wanting to summon it. It's not summoning. Is there no fuel in it? God damn it.
Thermal protection falling.
Well, they don't play around with this expedition in terms of the extreme weather and also the entire lack of, like, I haven't found very much sodium yet.
Technology recharge.
Am I gonna have to hoof it back to the ship? It is not wanting to summon my ship for so much.
Extreme temperature detected. Thermal protection falling.
Summoning fuel and launch station. Right, and I'm guessing I don't have it because it's not summoning it, but it's not giving me like a warning message that it's out of fuel. It just doesn't want to summon the ship. Oh my god, we definitely need more of the sodium. Especially if they're going to be sending me more of these insane temperature planets. What's up, Uncle Pac-Man? Thanks, Garrett, for the resub over on Twitch. 3 months in a row. Yeah. know I've got critters on my ass. If it's not critters, it's the environment. This is a gnarly planet, man.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Extreme temperature detected.
Copper. Interesting. Yeah, I know. That's why it should be able to place, but it wasn't placing my ship at all.
Thermal protection falling.
It's really weird. Alright. Engage the autopilot for 30 seconds. Pilot as climber in space to register an autopilot destination from the quick menu. It's a good game, Uncle Pac-Man. I love Outer Worlds. Gonna have a great time with Outer Worlds 2 when it hits at the end of October. Alright, I don't know. How do you know which place is far enough away? Do I just maybe... I literally just clicked it. We're not actually doing anything. It's just we're hovering in space at the moment. But... Operate hatch. I want to see... Because someone in chat earlier, I forget who it was. Someone said that you can hover... You can go down and hover, and then deploy like a teleporter to get down to the surface. I want to check that out the next time I'm on a planet to see what that looks like. Ship-to-ship weapon. Huh. Okay. I didn't even look to see how these were all linked together before. So the cockpit and the reactor go together? Automatically linked to the Corvette's flight control system. To a new system. Well, we got to do that. We have to create some stuff.
component repaired.
Microprocessor. How many of those did I need? I need 3. I can only make 1 at the moment, so I need some more carbon. Maybe find one of these other planets that's not as inhospitable as the one I was just on, because holy crap, that place was gnarly. That's a desert planet. I'm gonna go back to the desert planet. Because that's where I started off. It didn't seem nearly as inhospitable as that frickin' blizzard planet I was just on. Red button by your hatch is the beam down button. Slow to 0 US. Leave the pilot seat via the quick menu. Okay, I'm gonna go try that. Am I getting attacked? Well, I was. I don't know if they're still on me. Alright, you said drop to 0 US. Like so. And then we leave the pilot seat. And then we operate the hatch, or... And then what? I just jump out? Beam down to planet. Aha! Ah, that's dope, dude. Okay, that right there is really freaking cool. Like that aspect of it. Oh yeah, save so much launch fuel for real. Okay, I'm getting it now. Like that right there. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's cool. Alright, I need carbon, so... I just need lots of everything, to be honest with you. Let's not touch the gravino balls, because I forgot that those bring the settings. Is there any oxygen or anything nearby? No. Carbon and oxygen, I'll take it. Oh, fuck off.
Technology recharge.
I need you to sit here and get a bunch of these because I'm gonna need a whole bunch of carbon. And condensed carbon. Yeah, lighting a fire is gonna be great. Oh, we got sodium as a backup. Nice.
Now protection falling.
I'm aware. Space Cactus! Sounds like a name of a band. Alright, so we can meander back to the ship.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
That is really cool. The whole beaming up thing. That is pretty awesome. Alright, I need one more tube. One more. What am I missing to make another microprocessor? Chromatic metal. I'm gonna have to set down and do a refiner really quick. Sticky honey. Let's just do it all. I can place my refiner on the ship, or I can install a refiner on the ship. Because it has not prompted me to install a refiner on the ship yet. I'm being told both. Okay. That's good to know. So I can just place it on the floor in the ship. That's cool. You have to be landed. Oh, it let me do it. That's interesting. Oh, you can't pick it up once it's placed in the Corvette. Oh no! What? I just no, no! I don't want it to be there. Then how do I destroy it? Yeah, you can't pick it up. It's just here. You have to edit placed parts and destroy it that way. Okay. Alright. Panic averted. I was like, no, I don't want it to be there forever. What the fuck?
Component prepared.
Alright, time to move to the next rendezvous point. Oh, it's a ways away, man. Why is my hatch open? I might have forgotten to close my hatch. I think I forgot to close my hatch.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, we're gonna have to get into some combat, aren't we? Interceptors arriving. I have a different weapon, the ballista. I don't remember how to switch. I don't remember how to switch targets when you're doing it this way. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I wasn't paying attention to my shields.
Technology recharge.
I gotta... I don't know how to use this thing. Okay, so it's like shields are going up. Did it just warp out? I don't remember how to change targets. I don't remember how to switch targets when you're in the ship. Fuck, where's the space station? I don't really want to be here. They'll give up after you shoot 3 of them down. What I can't remember is how to switch targets. That's really annoying to me. Curse of not having played in many months. You gotta kill 3 for a milestone anyway? Copy that. Is he eating out, or is he gonna come back around? He yeeted out. Okay. All right. Let's take a moment here. Collect my rewards. I don't know if I want more inventory, and I seem to have. I should probably. Yeah, they run away. Okay, that's what I couldn't remember. I'm gonna take more. At least it'll give me a uniform. I guess I can't put any more up here in the suit tech slot, it's all. Alright, what's next? I shot down 3 interceptors. A whole bunch of crafting mats. Okay. What's next? Sign the first rendezvous station. Okay. Well, before I do that, I want to land on the space station in this area so that I can log this location. Does your autopilot, will it land it for you too, or do you have to manually continue to do this part of it? I don't know which expedition reward I just got. Something. My sniffles are back because I sneezed. It put me in the far one, man. Cool. Let's go see if there's anything I can sell. Do anything I want to sell? I don't even know. I haven't checked my inventory. Sentinel boundary map. I don't know that I should sell anything yet because we're new into the expedition. I don't know what I'm going to need for everything. How do I know which one to go to? Apparently that worked. Alright, we gotta fly more. Forgetting to close my hatch. pirate territory. Let's close the hatch because it's still just hanging open. By the way, you could jump out, can't you? I haven't attempted to do that. I don't know that I want to. Alright, let's go land on the station. Yeah, I don't like to claim rewards out of the order, though, because then I sometimes get confused if there are special things that relate to the... I've had that happen in past expeditions where I claim something and I don't know what it's for because it's part of, like, the actual progression system. So I try to avoid that. Now I just wait until I get to it. Like, it's like, cool, I've unlocked 3 additional things. I'll wait till I get to them. Oh, I am gonna need to destroy some of these. No, I don't have any unclaimed. I'll check again here in a second. Pretty sure I don't have any unclaimed milestone 1 rewards. I could be wrong. I'll check here in a second. No, I don't have any unclaimed rank 1s, phase 1s. Getting into it, ladies. Alright, I'm about to finish the first... Oh, that was an unexpected milestone. Just sitting here mining because I wanted the tritium. I honestly think we probably have enough to get going here. For the moment. Let's go land on the space station so we can unlock that, and then we have a rendezvous. flying the Corvette right now. It's part of the expedition. You have to build one at the very early stage of the game. There's my Corvette right there. There is a weird vibration going on in this one. Everything's like in this space station. I'm assuming it's because of all the other players. Anyway, that's the starter Corvette that I have for now. Is this the first one? I'm looking for that icon. It's over here. Is it inside the space station? Imprint your insertion in the space station core. Oh. Oh, I missed the, hold up. That was funny. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I bounced off the doorway. Oh, I'm in like a weird... Oh no, my ship's gonna get destroyed. I'm like inside. I wonder if I'm gonna have to, that's a bug. 100% that's a bug. How do I get out of this? Shit, my ship's gonna get destroyed.
Technology recharge.
Can I load a previous save? I don't remember how to get out of something like this. How do I load autosave? Bugs! I don't think I've ever bounced. Oh no, I'm still inside. Hold up, we're gonna have to reload restore point, perhaps. Because the autosave still had me bouncing around. There we go. Assign the first rendezvous station. Let's use the teleporter. Imprint iteration signature. All right. Ooh. What do you mean? That's am I at the wrong? How do I get? How do I know which teleporter to take? Like suddenly mine is. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. I'm beginning to understand what Programmers was talking about with like bugs and the multiplayer, right? Like, how do I know which one I'm docked at? I can see myself now. Yeah, that's the stash you were talking about. Okay. Here's a question. When I go to craft, is it going to pull things out of my stash, or do I have to have the modules directly on my inventory to be able to use them when I'm crafting? Cache items will show up. Thank you. That is not where I want that, but it was funny. I can't put that on top of the... That is really funny that I could put it on top of the reactor, though. How about we move this on top of the reactor? Here we go. And put that torpedo launcher here. There we go. Alright, I want to do some additional looking at things here. Yeah, what is this stuff? How does this work? Where the heck is it wanting to put that? It's only wanting to attach to the back of that. Oh. Oh. So those essentially... No, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Back out of that. Delete. Well, I like the addition of that sloped end right there. I'm starting to get like a Firefly Serenity look. I would need different... something different here. Tighten heavy boosters. Thrusters. Cargo pad. What the fuck? That looks horrible. Who would use that? No. Alright. Radiator vent. Interesting. No. Yeah, I mean, there's so many parts. If I was to do this, like, the way that I would do this, and I really don't care, would be, I would just go creative mode if I'm going to build a Corvette for real. There's no way I would want to go grind all these parts. Fuck that. I would literally just go creative mode and spend a few days and build me a really cool looking ship, and then save the normal mode for like the actual playing of the game. I have no desire to grind all this shit and try to find them all and purchase them all and all that stuff. Apply edits. Can I add a third landing here? More landing thrusters. No, I don't have it at the moment. Oh, it has nothing to do with it being good enough. It has to do with just I don't like that part of the game. Like, and that's the beautiful part of like these games is you can adjust the settings that you want to adjust to get the experience that you want. I'm okay doing just for now because we're playing the Expedition. But, you know, I'm putting long-term serious thought into actually coming back and putting more time into No Man's Sky and playing this as a main game throughout the week. And if I do that, I'm probably going to just take this save right here. I'll take this save when I finish the Expedition. And then I will start off by making myself a really cool ship, and then I will go forth and explore the galaxy. Alright, well, let's see what we gotta do next for the second part. Alright. Expedition 1. Phase 1 is down. Phase 2. Sign into the second rendezvous. My hatch keeps showing up as open. It's totally not. By the way, what is that? Well, it keeps flashing up on my screen. I'm not sure what that means. Yep, doing the expedition, Nicole. I was gonna save it for later on in the month, but this morning I was feeling it. I was like, let's just go ahead and do the expedition now. I hate the way the lasers look mounted on top of that. It was the only place to place them. I'm like, no, it looks hideous.
Hostile ships approaching.
Aw, man, I don't really care. Oh, it is the Y button to change. No, it's not. I thought it was. It's the... Okay, I figured it out. It's the left on the thumbstick. D-pad. Left on the D-pad changes targets. By the way, how do I get my proton torpedoes to work? I may need actual ammo for it. They're not even showing up when I cycle. Because I installed a torpedo launcher, but I don't see it when I cycle weapons. So I'm wondering if I have to I'm not able to read chat right now, but I think someone just said something about a module. I thought installing it on the ship would be enough, but apparently it's not. Corvette part doesn't add the base rocket launcher tech for the torpedo module. Yeah, so I think I have to install like a torpedo module.
Hostile ships defeated.
I mean, we might as well hop on here and see. No, it just installed it, but it's on the ship.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Ooh, what does this freighter look like? Let's get out here and get a side view of it. I mean, it's not a horrible looking freighter. Depends on the stats if I want to keep it or not. Because can't you sell them if you don't like it, or do you get you accept a reward? It's been a while since I've played. I don't know what happened just there. That was fun looking. We've definitely not landed on the ship. We're not in the ship. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Alright, I'm beginning to see the bugs that people were talking about with the, Oh, hang on. Someone said beam aboard. You are docked? It's not a bug? What? Hold on. Can I... Hold up. This is like a docking station? Hold up, hold up. Chat is telling me all sorts of stuff now. Corvettes land on virtual pads outside of the hangar. Oh, so it's not like the normal ship where you go in through the hangar bay? Okay. Thank you for that, guys. I would have had no clue. I thought we were bugged. I was like, wait, what's happening here? This guy? I don't remember. It's a B-class freighter? I mean... Do I need a freighter right now is the thing? I really don't. Also happens on outlaws and abandoned stations as well as derelict freighters. Yeah, I don't need storage right now though. I don't. This is a whole nother. I'll take payment. Now, where was the teleporter pad? Docked this. Alright, so let me turn around here because I kind of want to see something here. So there's a pad on each side represented by the blue pulsing. Okay. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I don't have... I'm gonna have to maybe... which means I'm probably gonna have to land because I'm gonna need to make stuff. I can make antimatter. Oh, I can make these.
Technology recharge.
How do you know you're not welcome on the ship? Asks Gray Squirrel. Well, I mean those. You're invited to join because you've saved them. Dude, this is a pretty cool looking station right here. Yeah, but that's you're talking long-term Red Dragon. Like, I'm in the expedition mode right now. Like, long-term, you're not wrong. Expeditions are great because you can set them, but it takes a lot of work to get them to the point where, you know, you're doing all that stuff with collecting resources, because that's the freighter missions, which require freighter fuel, which require, there's so many steps to get to that point, unless they've changed things since the last time I played. That is a lot of work. One more jump, I think. Ah! I'm out of fuel again. Jesus. Need to make a antimatter housing. And... oh, I don't have what I need to make antimatter. I need condensed carbon. Well, on the plus side,
Technology recharge.
make me some condensed carbon. Oh, that'd be plenty.
recharge.
Alright, second rendezvous point. Look at that, it bounced off again. Like it didn't automatically go to dock. Instead of pulling me in, it like went bloop. It's doing it again. It's not pulling me into dock. I'll probably have to reload it. Yeah, it's not gonna pull me into dock. It says initiating docking procedure. I don't know when my autosave was, but let's just reload the autosave really quick. Yeah, I think it's because of all the other players. I may end up turning multiplayer off here in a bit. It's all good. It's not game breaking, it's just one of those things. It's like it's a minor annoyance. Nah, it's a simple reload, autosave, good to go. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do the. I've been told there is a what you call it, the hitchhiker milestone. I've been told there's a point where I'm gonna have to do something with somebody, so stay tuned. I may make a call for assistance when that happens. All right, what's next here? Corvette Habitation Modules Pack. Walkways. Install. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I wish this right here would show you which one was your ship, so that you're not running around trying to figure out which one you need to run to. Hitchhiker task is optional, not needed to complete the expedition. Oh, well, thank you for that. I was not aware that that was an optional thing. Well, out of curiosity, I haven't stored anything here, so I would just, what, go in here and say, quick transfer, quick transfer. Alright, so first thing I want to do is take this torpedo thing off because it wasn't doing anything. Okay. Install Corvette modules to increase inventory capacity. Inventory capacity is often associated with habitation modules. How do I know which piece I currently have installed? Thunderbird class. You have to select it. Okay. Thunderbird class hab. No, not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Actually, I removed it. Increase inventory. So I could put it underneath or up top, or I could extend it back. Ambassador class. I would like to keep everything the same class for now if I can. So I could. Could I put that underneath? That looks really weird if I did. No, not what I wanted to do. Sometimes didn't actually want to place that. I just wanted to. Delete. There we go. So I'm assuming at this point, what I would have to do here is I would have to start taking things apart. This is where, because if I want to expand things, I have to pull it all apart to expand it and then put it all back together. And this is where I'm going to say the Starfield building system is way superior because you can pull a part off and put it to the side. For those of you who have used this, and somebody asked me the other day if I would do, and I may go ahead and do that, I may do a comparison video looking at Starfield shipbuilding versus No Man's Sky shipbuilding, because this is an area where I feel the Starfield shipbuilding is way superior because you can have your build right here and then you can literally just pull a piece off and set it to the side in the builder, so it's literally just right there on the side. So you just like picked it up, moved it over here, pick that one up, move it over here, pick this one up, move it over here. So instead of like deleting everything and then trying to remember what you used in the first place, you can actually have it off to the side so that you can clearly see which pieces you used because you just took them off and set them to the side. This is slightly annoying because the only way I'm going to be able to do this is I'm going to have to pull everything, I'm going to delete everything to add the habitation modules and then assemble it all again, which is yeah, Dribrum, the Starfield shipbuilder is way more advanced than this, but again, this is the first iteration of this, so I would expect them to continue to add to this over time. So let's pull all this apart, because we know we need to add some additional modules here. So let's see here. What I probably could do this is the ambassador. Correct. Exactly, Red Dragon. Since we know it's linked to the other one, yes. They're going to be putting a lot of work into things. Can I push that back? I can. Now. Not that I want to do it that way. I wish you could oh, you totally can mount these on the side. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Or you could mount them underneath. Oh, hello. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up. I did not notice the underneath thing before. I'm totally putting my lasers underneath. And then you can mount them on the side too. That was cool. I didn't know you could do that. All right. All right. No, no, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. That's what I'm looking for. Flip part vertical. That's what I was looking for. Or rotate. I only have one of those though. But I could see how that could look. Alright. So we've modified the look of it a little bit with that additional hab. I still gotta install another module because it's... Yeah, alright, so... I'm gonna have to make this look bulky, and I don't want to make it look bulky, but because of the quest, it's gonna want me to install... Okay. Harvest plants on your Corvette. So that's assuming I have to first put something in my Corvette. Construct a living wall to grow harvestable plants on board. First and foremost, we need to remove that. Second of all, I really don't want to clutter up the interior of my... It wanted us to install that, I never did. I guess because I didn't have the pieces to put that on there, so let's put that there now. Yeah, I didn't have that installed before. Okay. Upper hab module. I have to put a stairway. Internal stairway. I don't like having these in the middle of the frickin' main corridor, though. It's kind of annoying. Definitely not when you come in the door. Like, that might work right there. This is like the walkway module, I think, this right here. And this is the hab module. Right? Did I build it out of a different... I need to check something really quick. That is a... How do I think I have to select it. That's the ambassador class hab. Which one is this one? Thunderbird. That's why. No. How do I back out of this and undo the things I just did? I fucked that up. I don't want that. I want... How do I get this back to where it was? Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Right there. Why? I want to use all the same. Thunderbird. No, it's... Oh, I see why. I see why. I don't have another Thunderbird class hab available. I only have the one, so I have to use the ambassador for the add-on. I got it. Didn't understand it. Understand it now. Copy that. Because you only, unless you're in creative mode, you have to put it together with the pieces that you've found. Okay, my brain is not. Got it. All right, living wall. I need to then grow and harvest plants. Place plants in the living wall. Additional living wall modules can be placed to accommodate more plants. So I can only probably, what, plant one of these per wall? Hang on, why is it telling me I'm going to need additional resources to plant these? I don't want nip nip if I remember correctly. So I'm probably, I guess in order to plant these, I'm going to have to go get... So how many can I plant per? Like 2? I need to plant 8. So first and foremost, let's just, before I get ahead of myself, apparently I need to put 4 of these living walls. I just noticed there's a power draw as well. There's 20. All right. So that's... I've planted 4 of those. All of these have different things that you have to harvest to plant them. They grow in about 45 minutes. Red Dragon says frostwork grows the fastest. Yeah, I don't know what I need. Someone else is saying Gravitino is the easiest to do. I'm gonna need lots of resources, period. So I'm curious. So I'm 2.5 hours into this, right? And I'm only on the second phase. Someone said yesterday that they did the whole expedition in 6 hours, and I'm sitting here going, how did you do the whole expedition in 6 hours? Because I'm 2.5 hours in, and I'm like sitting here going, there ain't no way I'm doing this in 6 hours. This is gonna take me a while, which I'm totally okay with. But I always chuckle when people are like, I did it in 6 hours, I did it in 3 hours. It's like I usually take 8 to 12. All right, see you, Sig. That's true. When you start from an existing save, you can bring resources on your multi-tool. That's true. The best time is 58 minutes. That's ridiculous. Well, no matter what, I'm gonna have to go to a planet to harvest resources. So I do have some chromatic metal. I know how to get all 3 of those. Those 3 resources are easy to get. It's copper, silver, and ferrite. Those are easy to get. Mordite. How much mordite do I have, though? I don't have that much mordite. Forget what it looks like. I have 90, so I can't do that many. But I can place a couple. 1, 2. Alright. Yeah, I do think the Gravitino is going to be the easiest for me because I can get all of the things I need. I mean, essentially, I'm just going to have to farm a boatload of silver, which I think silver is found in the asteroid belts, asteroid fields. Copper for chromatic metal. That's going to be down on planets, and ferrite's going to be down on planets. The first thing I need to farm. Holy crap! I need a boatload of silver. If I need to plant 2, 4, 6, I need a lot of silver. We need to go asteroid mining, apparently. So let's just start with that. The other thing is I have a torpedo module, but I don't really want to deal with it right now. Alright, I need an asteroid field. Are we about to get attacked? Lovely. Oh, the lists in this game are not nearly as heavy as the lists I had to make in Dune Awakening. Like, when I play Dune Awakening, it's bad. Like, it's it's bad, man. I have to make so many lists when I play the game. We're gonna be back playing that tomorrow, by the way, guys. I believe there's gonna be a new drops campaign as well, so stay tuned for that. Alright, we're just gonna go asteroid mine. Am I being attacked? It says I was. And it disappeared. I may have inadvertently shot at that mining ship. Wherever the little shit's at. I already completed the milestone to destroy the asteroid. Inadvertently. Can I use the other one? There you go. That's right, Inky Z. A whole list, a whole one notebook dedicated to ESO and all your characters. I mean, it's a real thing for sure. Out of all of that, and I only have 135 silver. Come on now. We're definitely gonna be here a while. All right. Shrouded is another one I have to make lists for. The one nice thing about this game is that you can pin the you can pin the recipes and stuff if you need to. What's up, Thandar? No, and Shrouded's good, man. It's a good game to be hooked on. That was actually the decision I had to make this morning, was whether I started the expedition today or if I waited until after I was done. And I just decided to start this instead. I was like, screw it. I was like, do I jump in Shrouded this morning, play some more, or do I do this? I was like, I'll just do this. Yeah, I haven't even tried the animal yet. By the way, can you not find, so like I have found a couple of these like gold clusters. Do you never find like silver clusters? I'm in starter weapons, so it is what it is. It's whatever they gave me. Go away, you stupid mining vessel. Like, technically they gave me this, but it overloads so quickly. Well, the beautiful thing is that neither Lord of the Rings Online or No Man's Sky are going anywhere, so you can do them at your leisure. Begging to get shot. Where are we at? 300. I'm halfway there. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. We're gonna be mining silver for a bit. I might have to go get some more coffee. Plus side, I'm gonna have enough tritium to like fuel me for the next year. My subspace engines will be forever fueled. Almighty. I tell you what, this is infinitely more fun than the EVE Online asteroid mining, though. Let's circle around an asteroid. Tell you what though, I need to set up a silver mining facility. Go away, mining ship. Big shot. Someone says you do find silver clusters, and somebody else says they've never seen a silver cluster. I don't know that I've ever seen a silver cluster either, which is why I mentioned it. I've seen gold clusters for sure. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we have, like, yeah, gold nuggets. And lots of tritium hyperclusters. No silver, though. Alright, what did I need? I needed 720. I only have 460. We still have a lot of we have a lot of silver left to mine. Plant those. And then we're gonna have to get down to a planet and get a whole bunch of magnetized ferrite. And copper to me. Chromatic metal. I don't remember mining in Elite Dangerous, but I only played that played on the PS4 4 years ago maybe? I put some time into it. There were some aspects I enjoyed, and there were a lot of aspects I did not enjoy. I got very bored by not having a clear objective. I need narrative structures in my games for me to want to play them. Like, I need there to be a reason for me to be doing the things I'm doing. That is not a reason I make up, but a reason the game tells me for a narrative structure. Like, this is like, okay, the narrative structure is we need to build a Corvette, which we've done. Right now we are focused on doing the garden for the Corvette. Why are we doing the garden for the Corvette? Because the quest line tells me to. The quest line is drawing me towards the next objective, expedition. I gotta have that structure, and at the time that I played it, Elite Dangerous did not have any structure. It was just, here's a ship, here's a bunch of space, go forth and do what you want to do. Oh man, you gotta give me like, there's an ancient ruins on this planet that we need you to uncover because the University of Blah says that they need the pieces to deliver. I gotta have, that's what I need. It can't just be, there's an alien structure, go and explore it. What's the purpose of exploring? Well, for your own enjoyment. That's not enough. Like, who's the organization that's sending you there? Why are they sending you there? What are their ulterior motives? What are my rewards going to be for doing the expedition? You know, like... I go to the grocery store because I need resources to make pizza. I don't just want to go to the grocery store for the sake of going to the grocery store. If that makes sense. That's how my brain is wired. I did have fun with it. And then I think, but I'm pretty sure, didn't they abandon consoles like a couple years back? Because they weren't seeing a return on their investment with the console edition of Elite Dangerous.
Oh no! I was about to say, don't you dare disappear on me, Asteroid Field. I still have a lot more to mine. I just realized it's 8 o'clock. Let me check in with my wife really quick. I need to make sure that we're on track for our grandniece this morning. Yeah, we're just waiting on, they should be arriving at some point soon. Thanks for the resub, Gandalf's Beard. Over on Twitch, appreciate it. We were just waiting on my niece and nephew to deliver our grandniece this morning. And then I will need to step away and go walk with everybody down to school to drop her off. Why is somebody scanning me? Expeditions usually take about 8 to 12 hours. Yes, the expedition rewards are published in a blog post, I believe, when the expeditions are live. I think. Somebody might correct me in chat if I'm wrong on that. I could swear they make a post about what the rewards are. It's different for every expedition. But generally speaking, it's about 8 to 12 hours to complete any given If you are playing like a normal person, and I know someone in chat's gonna be like, no, I can do it in 3 hours. If you start from scratch, don't use an existing save, you don't bring anything over, it's 8 to 12 hours, generally speaking. Some of that depends on luck. So as an example, I'm harvesting right now. There is an RNG aspect to harvesting asteroids. So some people might harvest things faster than other people because of the RNG aspect. Also the RNG of like different galaxies or different solar systems, whatever. So when you jump into a system, there's the RNG of what planets are you getting. So that can factor. Like some of them, like I remember the fishing expedition. I can't remember the name of it. The fishing expedition had a pretty big RNG factor because you were fishing for rare fish, and it was complete RNG as to whether or not you landed the rare fish. So some people got the fish on their first cast. Some people had to spend 3 hours fishing. That over there, there's like 4 blue bubbles floating in space. What is that? Space jellyfish? Something. Go away, Mr. Miner. Oh, I have enough silver now. I can leave my pilot seat. Pretty sure I have enough silver. But I do need to go get... I gotta go planet side because I need copper. Gotta double check this. Yeah, I need a lot of copper for chromatic metal, and I need magnetized ferrite. So we need to go find a planet that has copper. Space jellyfish. It's a little bit of a... They're keeping you on your toes, Bardicus. Like, you might inadvertently shoot the miner and then you're locked into space combat. Copper! That planet is a rocky planet that has copper. We definitely need copper. So, it has aggressive sentinels, is the only downside. But it has the copper we need, so. It's just you, Viper. This game is completely different from Starfield. The only similarities they share is you can fly around in ships and there's lots of planets to explore. That's where the similarities end. Starfield is a narrative RPG. No Man's Sky is a cozy crafting survival simulator with a creative mode if you don't want to do any of that stuff. Yeah, this is like a space sandbox, which technically Starfield has a space sandbox aspect. The other difference is that this game has been out 9 years. Starfield's only been out for 2 years. So I would love to take a look at where Starfield is after 9 years and see how it compares to No Man's Sky at the 9-year mark. But right now you can't really make comparisons because they are completely different games at the fundamental level. Both great games. Both doing different things completely. Alright, let's go find a nice cozy little valley here and see if we can't find some copper.
that's your own problem for using the fast travel all the time, Redgar, because Starfield has no more or no less loading screens than many other games of its type. Coolest part about the loading screens in Starfield, excuse me. The coolest thing about the Starfield loading screens is you can put your own screenshots. So if you take lots of cool screenshots, you can have your own collage every time you do use a fast travel sequence in Starfield. But many people overuse the fast travel system in Starfield, and therefore they see lots of loading screens. But you don't have to see loading screens in Starfield if you don't want to. You can totally take the long way around. But that's a bullshit mythology that I will fight back against every single time I see it. Because it's just not true. We just recently played, what was that RPG we played a couple months back? I think it was in May. Tainted Grail? I believe it's called Tainted Grail. Tainted Grail has infinitely more loading screens than any Bethesda game I've ever played, and not a single person bitched and moaned about the loading screens in Tainted Grail. Not a fucking peep. Oh, but Starfield has so many loading screens. Tainted Grail is the darling indie game that Bethesda wants to make. It's so cool. It's the Skyrim of the modern generation that Bethesda wishes they could make. And it has 500 times more loading screens than any Bethesda game. The people who bitch about loading screens in Starfield and who bitch about Bethesda in general are so full of it. Because it's selective bitching. They won't bitch about the indie darlings, but they'll bitch about the Bethesda games. Bethesda should do better. There shouldn't be so many loading screens. Tainted Grail, you're the savior of the indie RPGs. Ah! Hashtag tell us you've never played games without telling us you've never played games. 600. I think those are the only 2 copper deposits we've got.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna need some oxygen too, man. The funnest one for me in Starfield was the people who complained that you can't, I gotta remember the complaint, I have a video, but it was something along the lines of you can't fly to the planets, you have to use the fast travel system. And I'm like, that's not true. It might take you a couple hundred hours to fly to another planet manually, but you can totally do it. You can totally do it. You'll be in space for a long time, though. And also, like, the people who don't even know that you can travel between the different planets and systems, like, 3 different ways in Starfield. Like, there's all these different ways to travel, and yet people are like, but I'm forced to use the fast travel. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's lots of ways to travel in Starfield. It's going to be very interesting to see what the evolution of Starfield is like, though, because supposedly we've got a revamped system coming down the pipeline for Star Travel, and I can't wait to see what that's like. I would totally do another Starfield playthrough. Totally. What do you mean Twitch go boom? Did Twitch drop? Looks like Twitch is fine on my end. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't see a bitrate drop or anything. Yeah, must have been an issue on Twitch's end. Yeah, I didn't see a bitrate drop, so it's definitely not my internet. Anyway, I can't wait to see what's next for Starfield, because we've got a rumored DLC coming down the pipeline. It's also rumored that the game's going to be dropping on PS5 with the next update, which is going to be pretty freaking cool. And a revamped space exploration rumor. I'm all for it, man. I love the game as it is. I can't wait to see it evolve. Somebody just said their hubby is still playing Skyrim all these years later, and that's going to be me with Starfield. I will continue to play Starfield for many years to come. Happy to play that game. You want to hear the funniest shit ever, guys? So remember how back when Starfield first dropped, I called it. I said, give it 2 years, and all of the haters are going to turn around and start making videos about how Starfield is now worth it. You want to know the funniest shit ever? Yesterday, I saw Maddie Plays published a video talking about Starfield. Is it finally worth playing? And it's a video talking about how the game has come so far, and it's finally starting to be the game that it should have been at launch. And I'm like, oh, I fucking told you. I fucking told you those guys would turn around in like 2 years and start reversing course. Luke Stevens will be the next one. He'll start saying positive things about Starfield. Meanwhile, those of us who have been playing it for launch are gonna be like, yeah, we fucking knew that, guys. Like, we've been playing it since launch. Like, it's not rocket science. It's like the people who've been playing this game since launch, nodding their heads the whole time, going, I mean, yeah, we knew it was a good game. We've been playing it since it came out. Duh. There's no such thing as better, Samson. There is just different. Every game does its own thing, and you should be celebrating games for the things that they do that are unique and different from all the other games out there. We should not be comparing. Comparison is the thief of joy. Every game does something unique, even when they're doing something similar to what something else has already done. So there is no such thing as better, there's just different. Anybody who claims otherwise is just trying to rage bait you into making money off of you with rage bait videos. Man, this ought to give us plenty of chromatic metal by the time we're done with this one. This looks like a big node. I gotta pay attention because I think my niece and nephew are arriving soon. We'll have to duck out and help walk my niece to school. Actually, this node might be a lie. That doesn't look like copper. What's better? Mayonnaise or peanut butter? What's better? cheese or eggs? What's better, potatoes or spaghetti? That's essentially when someone asks me what a video game is. That's the response I kind of have. I'm like, whatever. Hang on. 8:17. We're good. I've got about 15 minutes and then I need to book me out. Let me go check in really quick with everybody. Be right back.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, yeah, everybody's here, so I got 15 minutes and then I gotta book you out. So let's get this node mined down. This ore node looks a little wonky. I think it's blended in with the environment. The one we just mined a little while ago looked like a normal copper node. This one definitely has a funky look to it. It's like mixed in. Got some soil mixed in, which I'm okay with because we use that for the multi-tool.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I think we've about stripped this one completely down. There's not much copper left. We're getting a lot of
Thermal
silicon.
protection falling.
There's something in there. Whoop! What's that? I heard something. There was a critter nearby me or something that I heard. As long as it's not sentinels, man. Alright, that's enough on that. Let's get back to this ship. Should I risk it and grab Gravitino balls? Let's definitely grab this. Can I grab this O2 and stuff? Yeah, the one they sent me to earlier had a whole bunch of like critters that wanted to eat me, and like the very first starter planet had Gravitino balls, and I had forgotten about Gravitino balls, so I was like, oh, those look cool, and I grabbed them and I immediately got hit with the it was sentinels after me. I hadn't even gotten to the ship yet. That's the very beginning of today's stream. I was like, no, I forgot. Don't touch the Gravitino balls.
Technology recharge.
I know I need lots of the dust and everything. Okay, why did I not?
Technology recharge.
That's my health, not the... That's a different thing. Do I have to, land the ship to get my save point, or is it, does the
Thermal protection falling.
transportation beam count? No. Because don't you have to, like, land your ship to step out to get the save point? This is what I don't remember. Twitch is going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and it's not my bit rate. Getting in and out of the seat saves the game. All right, hang on, that's what I wanted to know about. There we go. Restore point saved. That's what I was looking for. Because I don't actually want to leave the planet, because when I come back, this planet has a ton of pyrite around me, and I need to get the pyrite to get the magnetized ferrite. Not the pyrite. There's ferrite. I need ferrite for the regular ferrite, for the magnetized ferrite, so I can grow these plants. Yeah, it's not me, guys. It's Twitch, because my bitrate is fine. I'm hovering at 6,000. So it's not my bitrate. It's the something's going on with Twitch right now, so I can't do anything about it. I've got to go. It is, as we all know, we're on our new fall routine, which I published a video about the other day, because we have our grandniece now. So she's going to school in about 15 minutes. She's having breakfast right now. Her mom and dad are here, my niece and nephew, my sister-in-law is here, so I'm going to go out, hang with them for a bit. We're going to walk the grandniece to school. I will be back this afternoon for a second stream at around 4:30 in the afternoon Central Time. I will probably just keep doing this because I want to play more of the Expedition. There's a chance I might do Enshrouded instead, but honestly, either one of these games, you're going to start to see a lot more of them on my channel, I think. And then tomorrow morning, we are back for Dune Awakening Chapter 2 and the Lost Harvest DLC drop tomorrow. There's going to be a drops campaign going on, and I've got another mural to give away. So you'll definitely, if you're on the Dune Awakening bandwagon, there's going to be a lot of Dune Awakening over the next couple of weeks as we get into the new story update and the new building set, because there's a new Dune Man building set. We're going to build a brand new base. So that kicks off tomorrow. So I'll be cycling between Dune Awakening, No Man's Sky, and Enshrouded for a little bit. And then on the 12th, Borderlands 4 drops. And I definitely want to do some multiplayer stuff with people around that as well. So that'll somehow get incorporated into the mix. September's a busy month. So stay tuned. More fun times. I'll catch you guys this afternoon. See you then. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the resubs. Thanks for the channel memberships. All those good things. If you're a channel member over on YouTube, don't forget to check out the latest channel video I did for members a couple days ago. Stay tuned.